wait for them to see your damn cut.
Stop acting. That's what I'm saying. Like, as brother, you supposed to like.
Welcome to Life of the Game podcast. It's your boy CJ and my dogs with me, man. We in the booth today. ED3, talk to him. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good today. It's a great day. It's summer, so summer break, thunder. That's all we gotta say.
Wow, that was wild.
That was actually terrible.
Thunder.
Zachy Lay.
It's good, man.
Man, how you feeling, bro?
Man, fresh off a chip, man.
Ooh, I forgot about that. Congratulations.
Shout out Mason, man.
Mason, Brendan.
How was Grayson?
Huh?
How was little Grayson?
Oh, Grayson's the best point guard in the city, regardless of age. The true point guard, I think he got the highest IQ. Like, passing wise, no, he's better than
regardless of age.
Regardless of age.
Let's
True point guard.
I don't think he meant that.
No.
When you say regardless of age, you mean like?
You mean like
he's 14 now, right?
Like,
So
yes.
14
like,
through what?
You're not talking about like high school.
What I'm telling you right now is if you put someone in the pick and roll, I'm taking Grayson Lewis to lead the pick and roll over any other point guard.
So when you say
middle school,
In high school, too. You don't have any true point guards in Fort Wayne that pass the ball. CJ?
I got a freshman.
are you saying like 14, 15, 16, 17?
We'll give Wiz a run for
Okay,
his
my
money.
bad. I forgot about you, Zen.
Okay.
Zen, I respect.
I was about to say.
Besides him, though, who else? Who else can make a pick and roll bounce pass? And
I'd say Irby.
Huh?
Irby can.
Who?
Zach.
Big Zach. Uh-oh.
I know something y'all don't know.
So a 14-year-old is better
Something
than.
y'all don't know.
What about Max from Northside? Is he better? Is Grayson?
Come here.
We have mics on, buddy. Hey, brother.
Great move. All right. Oh, the tease out now. Gotcha. Man, no, bro. That's good, Zach. We love to get championships, man. That makes
So it's about
life a lot easier. Some people never win them.
I can pull up the footage. I can't. I don't know. Hope you
Yeah,
didn't
you
look at
taking that too.
Because I'm already on the edge today. People.
Especially look at this cut. Hey, speaking of cut, y'all see how Elijah keep copying my moves? So I had locks, Elijah had locks. Elijah cut his hair left to go up top. I did the same thing.
I knew this was coming.
Then Elijah chopped his hair off a year later, just like I did, and now he's trying to get waves. It's not influence. It's just that's my little brother. I feel like I got that pull up.
When's the earrings coming? Or the
I was thinking about my ears pierced this summer, but not because of CJ though. Definitely getting the left leg tatted, right leg tatted this summer.
That's my right leg. I got mine too. So,
I almost said about. I almost cursed again.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how life is, though, man. But
you look up to
life is
I don't look up
life,
to him.
bro, for sure. As I'm dressed up right now, man, I came from a funeral.
Man.
R.I.P. to my dog, Mark Rogers, man. One of Concordia's greats. One of Fort Wayne's greats. Just a great dude in general.
For real.
Cancer's a bitch. I seen that shit shatter so many dreams, and I lost a lot of people to it. So, man, I just want to take a moment of silence for everybody that has lost somebody to cancer.
Sure.
So. All right, man. But yeah, R.I.P. to Mark, man. Continue to look over us. Continue to be with your family. To his family, if y'all have or will ever watch this, y'all always in my prayers, and he gonna live on forever. So yeah, man. I'm sorry that I had to get that side.
No, that's no, hey, bro. Listen, and outside of that, bro, like stuff like that when it happens, bro. Like that's why we value. When people say like really valuing life, like you gotta wake up every day, like really valuing it because like again, people say like, oh, it can be over, but like your circumstances could change overnight like that, bro. So like again,
and you can do all the right things in life, and cancer still. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be a great person, and just one day you wake up and your body fighting itself. So like you said, like. And I didn't go to the repast because I don't know, but I just feel like being close to that ground means I'm that much closer, and it puts me into realization like how fragile life really is. Like we could have switched. It could be totally opposite. He could be out and I could be in. Like that part sucks.
And trying to put that in front of me was Coach Mark Davidson.
That too, man. He was a great guy.
He was a great guy, man of God, in great shape. And all of a sudden, just hit him. It's like.
He was my AAU coach, man. R.I.P. Mark Davidson, my dog, for sure.
But for him, I mean, again, he was my driving instructor for my license. So
Davidson was?
Yes.
That's a big dude.
Man, we was in a Chevy, like a little joint too.
I know he was probably in there.
Like he used to stop and get something to eat while after like mid driving lessons. But nah, that was that was a man who I always had great respect for. Again, like we talked about those coaches of. You don't really scheme for. When I was in high school, we didn't really scheme for players, like unless they were a big time player. But like for the coaches, in a sense, like of what they were gonna throw. But always super solid, man, and that's why like I personally like there's outside circumstances like we can't help getting sick,
right.
But that's why it drives me crazy on like the killings and all this stuff is because like man, we don't understand how fresh it is. It's like. I think the most gangster thing you can do in 2025 is live to be 65. I think that's what I think.
In a healthy body that you took care of.
Like
I think that
having grandkids and some lineage to me, because like a lot of people, and I like you a little bit older than me, you older than me, but like a lot of people my age, man, like they're not gonna have lineage because it's like circumstances of family or like I'm in the streets, but like again, that's the most gangster thing you can do.
100%, bro. I think being gangster is just being a man. Like you ain't gotta. I mean,
you only get one body.
You only get one chance at this, bro. One opportunity, and you want to sell it short to prove to who? Is my question. Like,
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Living through others.
That ain't the answer. That ain't the answer. All right, let's get to a little softer side of things.
That was a little heavy.
That was a little heavy. We praise God here though, so we talk through life. I seen this question on Instagram. All right, so there's a baker. He's offering $100,000 per donut you eat. But the negative side of the donut is every donut you eat, you gain 10 pounds. How many donuts would you eat?
10 for me.
Damn. That's a milli.
That's a
you got to gain 100 pounds.
You're gonna be 300 pounds.
Hey. Well, how many you eating then? I mean, before I go.
No, you already win.
I would say 10. I could, but then it would be just a journey back. But I got a milli though. I'm sitting right, kinda. I'm a little bigger.
You 300. You gonna eat different.
I'm about 5. I'm 5'10", 300. I'm the, like a mini fridge.
Rod Wave.
You're Rod Wave.
I'm not saying that, Rodarius. You're not 300.
Hey, we seen him.
He's not 300.
He probably 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, he probably.
He's not 300.
Yeah, bro, he's 300.
It's 300. No, I'm not even gonna say that on the pod. But
is 300 a lot?
Is that a
for 5'7"? Yes, that's huge.
No matter what way that 300 is.
Yeah, there's no good 300.
6'6", 300.
That's different. You might be.
That's a whole foot.
I'm just saying. Okay, he ain't 5. Anyways,
he not.
How many are you eating?
So right now I'm about 235.
Can't whoop me.
Easily. That's not even a question.
How many you eat?
I want that 500K, but I can't.
So 50 pounds? You can hold 50 more pounds.
I don't know. Does the 10 pounds have to be? This is a serious question. Does the 10 pounds have to be fat, or can it be put on a different way?
It's fat.
It's fat.
50. You can hold 50.
Fat, and you can't get surgery to get the weight away. You have to exercise to get.
You can hold 50.
The highest I've been is 275. I probably can get to. I can get 500. I'm gonna say 5.
I would say that for myself because if I that's a lot of weight.
You already said 190. You can't change it.
290, almost 300 pounds. 5'10", 290.
I'm 180. I ain't never been over 200, so I'm gonna go 3. Invest 100.
But 300K is just a lot. Like that's still. I can eat one.
I could eat one. 100K right now would change everything.
One.
Yeah.
It would change.
Baby bean on the way.
What?
Okay.
Life would be different.
I'll sit back. It just
life would be different.
Man, you invest.
I'm definitely taking 1 year off of work.
Off 100?
To raise my daughter.
Off 100?
If you got 100K in the bank,
you're not doing that. That's not
my wife still works. My wife still works.
So she okay.
She be good.
Wait.
I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad.
Hold up. So you're not gonna work for a year, but she's gonna.
I'm the one eating the donut.
So, but if you got 300, then you're not gonna work. But 100K, you're not working for a year.
I'm raising her for a year, then I'll be back.
I feel like you're gonna burn that. I feel like that, and it's
What I'm gonna do?
bills.
She making up.
But why are you saying she? You are going to work. You're going to work.
I mean, I'll take a year to raise her.
It's a year. He still got 17 more.
All right, man.
To raise her? You right. You only get 18 summers. 18 spring break.
Yeah.
When they get to college, you think they want to go to spring break with you. No.
I'm sorry.
Their goal is to go with their friends.
They're trying to go at, I think you don't have 18 summers then. They trying to go, I didn't want to go to spring break when I was 15 with my parents.
Yeah, but you don't have choice is what I'm...
Yeah, you fair.
You know what I'm saying? The first, hey, you don't... No, I don't care what you want to do.
We're doing it.
That's what the dad you going to be?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited. Hey, shout out Bean again.
My baby, she on her way, man. She's
I'm excited,
on her
man.
way.
It could be less. It could be about a month.
It might just be me and Zach one day.
It's only 35 weeks today, so it's 4 weeks left.
June 29th. That's what I'm hoping for, dog.
June 29th, that's a chance. That's a
my
great
birthday, dog.
possibility.
It's my birthday, June 29th.
As long as she don't come June 18th. That's my birthday, and I'm not trying to share that day with her. I love
I
her.
respect it.
That's, okay, I don't know.
I respect
You
it.
think I would want? No.
It doesn't matter.
She already about to take over my life. You think I want her to take my day as well?
You're right, because then it's really not your birthday.
Then I'm over. Like, I don't even exist. I don't matter
Could
anymore.
you imagine having a daughter born on like Christmas?
Be the easiest fucking birthday ever.
That was $16.
Very easy.
How would it suck?
Huh?
You share a
She
birthday
only
with
get the
Jesus.
holiday one.
you
She
don't
only get one day.
Man, listen. It's all right.
Hey man,
That's dope.
Let us know in the comments. Would you rather be born on Christmas or no? Like, I don't know. I feel like
No,
No.
absolutely
know,
not.
life-
The answer is
That is-
no.
that is
But if
terrible.
it happens, it's not that.
No
it's like,
way. Mine is perfect because I'm June 18th. So like I'm literally 6 months.
I'm January
Yes,
10th though, so
is
that's
there-
right after
That
Christmas.
sucks.
No, it's not. It's great because it's like far enough from Christmas to where it's like you don't.
You don't even get a check in between there. If I'm your parent, sorry, buddy. Christmas was it.
Is there any holiday you would prefer to be born on? Like
4th of July.
I'm about to say 4th
4th of July. That's
come in
why
with a
I'm
bang.
waiting for. If being is July 4th, that would be lit.
Come in with a bang.
July
boy.
4th.
Okay, see now you just trolling.
Bro, for real, like
Coming out with
lit.
a bang, fireworks.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Corny.
That was a
Great
trolling.
play on words.
You like that or no? You was
It
trolling.
was kind of mid.
All
I wouldn't be mad at Thanksgiving, but that is also really close to Christmas.
I mean, but then you gotta introduce the family together every year.
That's what I'm saying. I would take Labor Day, Memorial Day. I don't gotta go to school that day. I'm a summer baby, so I
Hey,
never celebrated my
I'm
birthday
so
in
glad I
school.
never had girls for my birthday, man.
I never have. What? Lit.
I did.
never even worked on my birthday.
I did all that.
You say that's valid.
I did all that. What's next?
Hi, Ireland.
Islands behind the camera, y'all.
Ireland is our social media director. What else? What was we just talking about?
Birthdays.
Birthdays. Ireland, when your birthday?
February 12th.
Valentine's.
That's far enough away from Christmas.
That's not bad. Yours
Mine is not bad. January is not bad.
January 14th?
10th.
January
10th. Damn! It's in 2 weeks in between
You
there?
got Christmas, you got New Year's, and your birthday. That's all.
That's
like,
legendary.
But you're not getting anything.
But then you're going 11 months with nothing.
yeah, then you're, yeah.
I can't. I was getting something.
Yeah, because I forgot.
No,
Rich
don't
guy,
stop. I didn't say
southwest side
nothing
of
about
Fort
Rich.
Wayne.
I didn't say anything
He
about
comes
Rich.
from a little,
My parents
and
made
his
sure-
parents grind. I'm not saying that.
They watching. They was watching.
He was just giving a lot.
They made sure. They always made sure I got something for my birthday.
I know. I've been around you. I've seen you.
We know
all the Kobe's, all the.
Yeah, you had the blue joints for
He
about
keep a
5
fresh
years,
pair of shoes every tournament, dang near. I mean, I never seen Elijah. He was well kept until he got older and started getting them cuts. But no, I love that. I love that your parents stood on business behind you, which is beautiful.
Nah.
Hope to be that type of
Needed
father.
that.
So we can
shout out Daryl.
We can talk. Like, look. So I think we this generation we get away from kids come from there's a lot more kids who I guess AAU and stuff is more kids who have money, right
Nowadays,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
the one thing I grew up with is I never I don't even want to say we cool, we good, we're good, but
no, bro.
I never-
You went to
one thing-
Homestead. Not many black people do.
But they never like let me be complacent in that. Like they never like it was never a thing of like, oh, I do something stupid. Like, no, my grades had to be right. Like everything had to be right for it to. And they always were like, this ain't your, like this ain't, none of this is yours. Like you gotta go get yours.
Yeah.
So like I never really looked at it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like going to my friend's house is when I experienced like, oh wow, this is different. But like me, I was always like, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? I gotta work for it. Like if I want these pairs of shoes for basketball season, I had to work for it. You know what I'm saying? So they always kept me grounded. They never let me, you know, they started like talk about finances as I got older, but they never, I think that's a big thing. I don't think kids should know about finances or what's going on.
At what age do you think?
What age do you think we should?
I would say like 13, 12, 13 is when you should start learning.
I think,
It depends on your situation also.
I also believe in letting them understand the value of the dollar young though. Like for my daughter,
100%.
I feel like when we start, I don't know, chores at 8. All right, look, you get $10 a week. You can blow your 10,
But you're not, don't come back.
but that's it.
Yeah. I didn't
Versus
even,
You can save 5, use 5, and dad match your 5.
and they'll start to get
And
hungry.
then they'll be like, okay, I understand what that looks like. Maybe if I save 8, dad'll match my 8, and then one day I want to make a big purchase. I want, I don't know, a moped.
That's so cute.
Not a moped, though.
But
I got hit off my moped. Oh my gosh, listen, so I had my moped.
You had a moped, though?
Yes, I had a moped.
I could see him riding a moped.
I was in the city, boy.
You could drive a moped, no license, could you?
Yes, I was 15.
That's
So I got my moped. I wasn't supposed to go over a certain amount of miles in the first week.
on it.
I had to get a tune-up if I did. And my mom was like, don't do it in this first week because I won't be able to afford to get it fixed. Mind you, I got a moped the year my mom made $12,000 in a year, which is, I don't know how the hell that happened.
What year was this? 2009, 10?
First off, don't disrespect me. This might actually, you're not far off.
I didn't say it to be rude. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
probably like 2011 though.
Okay, so it was, the economy wasn't now, but it was.
Yeah.
Was
So I wasn't supposed to go over my miles so bad. Boom, she leave the house. I'm like, man, I'm out. I wasn't supposed to leave because I was on punishment now because I did go over. Man, got on my ped, flying down Route. So this lady turns into Little Caesars right in front of me, smacked the back of her car, flew off, fractured my tailbone, bro. This is
You can't even do nothing.
Memorial Day because we played in the running slam. Boy, I'm trying to
Later on your
walk
back,
home.
you was probably like,
I'm walking home, I get to the stop sign, I can't move anymore. I'm like, bro, I can't take another step, my ass, I think it's broke. Like I can't move. So I call my mom because I'm so scared. I'm going to go hoop at Prime Time, right across the street from
Prime time's a crazy pool. I ain't heard that in a minute.
Southside.
by South.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
yep,
what
yep.
I know where you at too.
Yeah.
Man, she come pick me up. We got to put the moped in the van. She's pissed, hot.
She probably didn't say nothing. She
Didn't say
she
a
had that
word,
look.
bro. Had
I already
the
know.
look. She was like, and I hope it hurt. I said, damn.
She said, I hope it hurt.
Yes. I said, well, I'm really in trouble because you don't even care about my health.
Nah, but like to the point you were talking about chores, like they always, I guess like I knew finance, like I got like, my dad was like, oh, go get you give me like, so I understood money, like I got it, but again, like the simple, like tasks, like cutting the grass and doing stuff, like when
You couldn't even get money from Troy Lewis.
no, my mom used to like give me a high five one day, like it went from like, once I hit probably like 10, it went from like money, $10 to, good job, son. I'm like, no money? And she's like, you're doing something you're supposed to do. So when somebody instills that in you, it's like, okay, like I never, like, you know how some kids get $300 for good grades. I never got
That's
anything.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
My granny definitely used to bless for good grades for sure.
Nah, like I guess like they raised that standard of like
But I didn't get much money, so.
20.
I always kept at least one A on the report card.
So you got a 20 for every. I wish,
For
dog.
every A. I didn't get much.
Two. You got at least two.
At least one or two.
because you probably took a gym course and a.
Math was always an A. That was
Ooh, really?
But if you went to English,
How?
I can't read, bro. I couldn't.
Man, that sentence
couldn't
structure
read.
be getting me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I can read now.
Sentence structure used to.
I could, bro. That like grammar. I don't even talk correctly.
Okay.
Whatever that means now. So
Most Americans.
My mom made me.
don't, though.
My mom.
We have
My
too much
dialect
slang.
from my mom.
too much slang, and I
too
never
much
really
slang,
cared.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I was dyslexic,
I would hate to learn English. Like, as
so
a
I could.
I think you're
everything was flipped around in my brain.
You can't. You don't lose dyslexia.
Yes, you can. You can.
Can you?
Keep reading. You can definitely grow out of that.
You can grow out of dyslexia. I thought you had that.
You can grow out of a lisp. You can grow out. What do you mean? It's speech impediment.
But dyslexia is when the letters are in the like you can't read the right letters. I think it's. I don't think you ever lose that.
I think you're wrong.
So you grew up.
I mean, it's probably still there, just hidden sometime.
I don't know.
But
I feel like at some point you kind of just learn. If you just see the first and last letter,
Right, you
kinda
understand
tell
the
what it
word.
is. Yeah.
For everybody out there who has dyslexia, I
trying
didn't
to
say
take
nothing.
shots. It's
I-
cool.
I
gotta
still.
say-
I didn't. CJ saying you grow out of it. Some people.
I feel like there might be levels to
I
it.
feel
Like,
like I'm undiagnosed dyslexic, but I correct it in real time, like so I know when I can recognize.
That's what I've conquered now. That I can do that.
he conquered a battle, though. Hey, now he's searching it up. Can you grow out of dyslexia?
I don't know if you can.
That's a good.
It might be medicine now for it though.
Medicine for dyslexia, dog. Come on. Now. For your eyes?
No, dyslexia is not something that people typically grow out of. It's a lifetime condition.
Hey,
characterized
y'all heard him say, "I got dyslexia, but I grew out of it." I'm like,
persistent difficulties with reading and spelling. However, with the right support and intervention, individuals with dyslexia can learn to read and learn to manage their specific challenges.
But I'm sure you have probably just like had a learning, like, because I think a lot of people have a learning impediment. But I don't think you were dyslexic. You wouldn't, like the screen would be, the letters would be wrong.
When reading fast, that happens.
But that's just your brain trying to skate, like.
That's what it is.
Dog, dyslexia is when you looking at it and the
when
letters
you're
are.
literally explaining what it is.
All right, hey.
Because I don't have one.
So you got it. So you had it and you grew out of it.
I just managed it better. Maybe I didn't grow out of it. I'm a manager.
Yeah. Hey, man, how
I managed to evict that damn hairline off you.
Sorry. As long as my mom loved me, I'm good. You know? As long as my mom loved me.
I love that, man. Let's get to the NBA, bro.
Oh, God.
Actually, before we get to the NBA, Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith are on the front cover of.
They deserve
I
it.
seen that. They do deserve it, though.
26.
What's the Donovan?
That's crazy work.
sophomores?
I'm not to say basic. That's what I was about to get into.
Who was in the senior class that? I think Arch should have been on there.
Arch?
Was he on there?
He
But
was
he
on
probably
there
said,
last year. I didn't. No, he wasn't. That was Quinn Ewers.
he probably said no. You know he didn't
He
want
didn't
to
even start. Then again, you can't put him on there. You can't put him over Jeremiah.
Yeah,
Jeremiah
they
started.
deserve it.
That's true.
I mean, I think Jeremiah Smith probably he the best. Those probably the two best wide receivers in college football right now.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't
They put Donovan, old face, the one dude from Michigan last year, and
He
he.
didn't do nothing this last year.
So they got that right. They put Tim Tebow on there too.
I feel like everybody that watches
Tim Tebow
football
was
kind of
him.
knows him too.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was about to say. I don't know where you're going with that.
Shout out Tim Tebow, man. Lefty.
One thing that I do want to talk about, not even talk about, has the All-Star games outlived their usefulness?
No, we just have players who don't have that itch to compete anymore. Because personally, I think that they said it. I think Brian Windhorst went on and said that the players said no to the USA versus World, and I think that because there becomes a competitive liability, like there's an obligation to play very hard, right? Like if our country lost, it's not just basketball fans; it's the entire country, right? So, I personally, if I was a NBA All-Star, I would go at another guard, personally, just because it's like.
You say that, but you don't play 82 games a year.
But even that one experience, I still have 5 days off after that, 4 days off, right? Like, I'm not saying I'm about to go out and just take it like it's game 7, but I'm going to go, if I'm an Eastern All-Star and I'm guarding Ant, I'm going to try to go at him. I'm going to guard him. I'm not going
I
to.
miss those days, though, for
You know what I'm saying? Like, it made it so much better because, like, there was all these narratives in there, like, ooh, Kobe versus D.
They don't even care about the money at this point.
I feel like, especially the NBA, maybe even the NFL too, because
That's so watered down now. That's straight.
Like NBA wise, I think the NBA guys came too business savvy, so they kind of realized now, like, if I go here and I play, if I get exposed, then I lose. Like, whatever.
But at the end of the day, that's hoops.
You already paid.
Yeah,
though,
everybody.
You are paid, but then they gotta worry about brand endorsements. Like how long did the Brandon Knight Kyrie Irving clip get played when he put the ball behind his back? Like
everybody.
Brandon Knight got destroyed many times.
But but don't act like Brandon Knight wasn't.
The Stars game is what, like, hey, then he got dunked on, then it's like,
but we're
talking the game winning layup.
We're talking about guys like Kyrie crossed him. He got dunked on by DeAndre Jordan. Like,
That was the worst.
that was the
so
craziest
bad,
clip I
he fell on his
and he was
back.
a little bit slumped. He was
He knocked him on.
yeah. But
That
look,
was worse than Jason Terry and LeBron.
things happen like that. Like Yabusele dunked on Bron. Like a lot of things happen. So to say like I'm not gonna go out and play hard, get embarrassed.
Bro, what did he just say? That was the most troll moment.
You see how that clip? You can't find that clip hardly anywhere when Bron guys.
He just picked the most random player.
Steph got dunked. A lot of guys get dunked on.
I ain't never seen Steph Curry get dunked on.
Steph ain't under no rim. When?
Giannis
One
dunked
time,
on him.
He laid down. Are you talking about the putback dunk?
Yeah.
I dunk on
But
him.
I think that it's just I would personally get like, okay, so those guys who are snubless, or you gotta ask like the top guys, like you can't expect like Bron to play hard. Like that's one guy I personally don't think should play hard. He shouldn't have to. But like if I'm Ant, like I'm trying to go at Jaylen Brown. I'm trying to go at them. Like I think it's conference like superiority. Like that's what I personally
They
think
need to
the
go
league-
back to the conference anyways.
Yeah, but
They did last year, but it was
You said something about the USA versus the world. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, 2 years ago.
If you put the world NBA wise,
they beat us.
They're beating. You got to Canada's.
They're
the
beating
world.
us.
So you got
Yeah, right now
Shea,
for sure.
Yeah.
It's a whole new, the game.
Shea
everything's
Luka.
different.
Think about their starting lineup.
Shea,
Shea
Luka,
Luka.
Jokic, Giannis.
The world is gonna beat us.
Yes,
the world, like the NBA guys.
they would beat us.
Like we're lucky that the world is
Yeah,
the
it's
Olympics.
Shea, Jokic, Giannis,
Luka.
Luka.
Because there's a lot of people that don't get a chance to play. That's in the league. That
But the top 10
They're
players.
not getting picked though, because they don't play.
Yeah.
So they would have to be the players
So
that
who
play.
starts for the USA team?
Kevin
Curry.
Durant.
Jason, Tatum,
One piece.
He said Olympics. KD starts, right?
an
KD.
American style or European style ball.
We can play NBA
European,
rules.
we losing.
Oh, European, we're losing.
We soft.
Too
We
physical.
soft here, bro. Hey, Jay Williams had the best. Listen, Jay Williams had the best take on First Take I heard ever last week. He asked like, "What? We haven't had a American-born MVP since 2018. Why? Because of we've let in the youth sports and like we don't teach fundamentals and it's like everything is catering to highlight tapes and mixtapes. Y'all killed mixtape culture.
Y'all killing mixtape culture. You do not deserve a mixtape. If you got 6 points, don't ask for no fucking mixtape, man.
Mason said that he went to a game last week. He said a kid scored 4 points through 3 games.
Yep.
And he made a tape out of that.
Yeah.
I'm personally like,
What are you putting out? Hey, photographers, I'm not telling you to not get your money. Please get your money. You gotta put some content though, like
warm-ups? You can listen. I'm in warm-ups. I did a jelly.
I did a double
And
dribble.
they in the see that's
tying my shoe
y'all
before the
see
game.
why the sport and that war and the competitiveness is dying because you got guys in the comments like, talk to me 3.
3 can't talk to you because he only got 3 points. That should be, bro. I be so hot, bro. And man, we're not even back into the NBA yet. This weekend, the running slam, one of the weakest things I've ever seen.
I can attest
The
to that.
boys'
College
side was
basketball.
pretty
One
terrible.
of the weakest things
terrible.
I've ever seen.
Fort Wayne's just so.
What happened?
Man,
It used to be the craziest thing on the other side of the June.
It's dying.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say like, because now.
I seen 5 blowouts by 50 plus points.
Oh yeah. No, the Memorial Day running slam been dying down year by year. This is by far the worst year, I think.
When I played in, it was Rockets. So think
Bro,
about
it
it.
was
21.
unreal.
The Bill Hensley
21.
running slam was the big one that we all kind of like whatever. But like the Bill Hensley one, it's been dying down since I was in high school.
2021, it was fat. It was smoke every game.
But man,
But no, that was just bad. That made me mad.
I saw a clip of this guy. I can't think of his dude's name, but he posted a TikTok and he was kind of like, oh, like it was like these two parents talking, and one of them's kid was on the A team and didn't pay, and then one of them was on the Z team and was like, oh, we pay this much, and like they don't realize that they're funding those top teams, and they don't realize like sending them to the tournaments is not the only way to get better. And I think that America and the country, we've been brainwashed to believe that when you was coming up, I'm sure it was probably like, what? It was probably, it was leagues everywhere though. No, I'm not gassing. I'm just saying like the MAC, like everybody had leagues.
YMCA and Upward. I mean, people was playing.
And you got to think that it's not just, it's not like they weren't looking at it as like, oh, this is a building block to get to AAU. No, it was just like, it's dudes in this league. It's dudes everywhere. Now
Guys that played at the YMCA played on the AAUs, played on the this, played on that, played on just reps on getting better.
Yeah. 78-1 should never,
Bro,
almost
70, bro. When my pops sent me the picture, I'm like, this can't be real. This has to be somebody messing with the scoreboard. And I'm thinking, maybe my brother team win it. I'm calling them out. Maybe my brother team win it.
just don't say the program name.
Why?
Just
I don't work for any of them.
Huh? Because I don't want to have to deal with it.
Shout out to them boys over there. But
Did you play for them?
I did. I never got. We never.
That is Elijah's
brother, we
team.
never
That's
got belt like that.
78-1. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's wild.
Cut the show. Cut the show. I don't want it anymore. That's terrible, bro.
34-0 at half.
That was it.
No, that's a different game.
Oh.
That was a different game.
That's it. 0.
You gotta get it.
Bro, I don't know how. Listen, I done got beat before. We played versus.
But those are the games you can't cross
Lyles,
half court.
Trey Lyles. I was a year under them. We played versus them. Granted, lost by 60. You know,
But you
things
got
happen.
60
But
points.
we scored at least 60 points. How do you
Y'all let them
one?
score NBA numbers.
They in the NBA.
It's wild.
But
What do you mean? Nobody on my team.
when
went to the
you
NBA.
score under-
Trey Cruz is the only one that went pro. So
if you score under 10, you can't cross half court. There's probably a couple. They probably was 6 possessions throughout that game in a row. where
I
they
seen
can't cross half
that
court.
same team lose to a 6th grade team by 30.
Jesus.
The team you're talking about with your brother, whose team? Okay.
Indy Heat, 6th grade team.
Well, I mean, and that's what we equate to where everybody thinks they're ready. Maybe they're not ready for AAU, right?
No.
And then that's okay.
And that's not a knock on my brother at all, by the way. I love my boy. I think as an organization, there has to be, I don't know.
So, like
I
we
don't
talked
know the
about,
answer.
what do you sacrifice the product because the product is terrible, but for the finance and the money like coming in, right? Because people are paying for that.
Right.
So like as a program, you have to like learn what to balance. Okay, so do we want to put a product out there where every team is really, 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 really competitive, right? But are they willing to pay the same amount as the people who are just trying to get their kids in that experience? So me personally, I believe that is what's killing basketball because everybody wants to play AAU so badly, so I can charge $1,500, like a car payment. I can pay that in these teams, and I'm gonna put them on a team with little Billy, and Billy can't fucking dribble, so
Can't pass, can't even get the ball to the rim.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you might have one good player, and then it's like parents got something to say. Oh well, Billy's not playing. Can Billy score in a gym with just me and Billy in there? Can he? So there's some things,
wild,
again, that, like I said, that there's AAU is so tricky now.
I don't like it. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's tricky.
I think there's good.
I love it.
There's good to it. Don't get like I'm not we should cut out AAU. No, I'm saying the players that deserve to be in AAU should play AAU.
And when I was coming up, everybody didn't make it. It happened.
Can't play AAU. Why are we?
Bro, it happens like that. You remember, I mean, it was probably like 2 teams a grade when I was coming up. Like if you didn't make it, you just didn't make it. Or you had to go somewhere else and try. Now it's like,
Or you just didn't play AAU,
Yeah.
bro. We see you in school league. We'll see you eventually.
yeah, and it's like, but now it's like, we got an A, B, C, D team. And the D team is like,
Now we got like, it's like A, B, C, D team, and then there's kids on the D team losing by 40 getting mixtapes. and then they post it thinking, oh, I'm nice. Nah.
That hurts me. Watered down.
Then your dad sent out the mix like, look what little Johnny did.
Then
Johnny has his warm up on it.
Then the mix got cuss words in it, and we're sending to college coaches.
Yeah, man. Another thing. That's one thing that drives me crazy. I think maybe mine. I don't think mine did. My mixes didn't have a lot of cuss words in it. Maybe it did, but it shouldn't be spamming like you can have a few, but to be spamming, it's like okay.
Especially when the music can be clean, especially for younger. I mean, like my mixes definitely do as a trainer, but again, I am an adult. Yeah, I'm 28 years old, so.
But you're like, you have mixes talking about killing people smoking weed, and you trying to send it to college coaches.
Or just having like, honestly, I see Instagram as a resume for whatever you're doing.
I think all social, bro, people don't realize that.
People check that.
Yeah.
Bro, people don't know that.
And Twitter.
I think that something I've learned is that your name, some people, and not everybody's like this, but it's gone to the point where your name can become a business. Like it's like
that's
to where it's like
it's a goal for everybody.
It has to be like I can't be
trying to do.
I can't be out posting no goofy like I'm out here like you know what I'm saying. I can't do that.
That's not me anyways, but I'm
just saying, yeah. Like it's like then it's like oh what's Elijah doing? What's Coach Elijah like? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that. So I just wish everybody understood that.
And also one thing I want to get off my chest: not everybody needs to know where you are all the time.
100%.
You don't need to post everywhere you're going when you're there at all.
You can post it a few days later.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You can go there, experience it, but then post it when you're done. Like a little dump, like enjoy your time, whatever. But when people go there and they're documenting, like live the moment. Don't let people know you.
Phone
That's
culture kill. I'm on my phone too much. I'm sure we all are, bro. It kill. I miss I just wish
I don't even know what those days look like.
You know, so that's on me though. I'm on my phone a lot though.
Me too, man.
I wish speaking of name being a business, I don't think this goes along with it, but I'm gonna use it anyways. We do have a local news story. PFW just cut baseball and softball.
I don't know enough about it. I saw it, but I don't know
Crazy work. They had a budget cuts. They had to cut $6 million. That only cut $1 million.
It's wild.
So what's next?
Firing coaches, trainers.
That's not gonna be enough to get up to 6 M's. Oh God, they coming for what though? They're not making enough money.
NIL, bro.
NIL.
Some people getting paid and other schools suffering.
Mm-hmm. What was the
small?
There was one Division I school that just dropped down in Division III. I don't know.
I saw that.
I can't remember what school the school was.
That's tough.
They're about to win a natty though.
They said Ball State did it. That was not true.
It was.
I was about to say that. That's that bad.
But I think NIL hurts the mid majors more than
For sure. I heard that mid majors will eventually become non-existent.
One of the coaches said, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like I have to recruit another team next year because it's like we just won. Like they won like low major and they won, and he was like, a lot of these guys are gone. Like I know that.
Yeah.
I mean we just went through it.
Yeah.
PFW, we have a whole new team. We have 3 returners.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a mid major and you have too much success early on, you know halfway through the year, like
we were one game
like
away from being in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. McNeese's coach.
Yeah.
When they had the one little, never mind. He already said, like, and again, the coach comes out and says, we'll play, after I leave here, I got another job.
Yeah.
You don't think, like, to me, that just hurts the integrity of the game. Like, again, knowing you're taking it, but, bro, again, I think that we let them run wild too much.
I agree.
The portal is going to be, bro.
Portal going to be crazy forever now.
4 years, 4 schools. Like, think about that. Shouldn't be able to happen.
The thing you're talking about, we was 8 years, 8 teams. Because he went all 4 years of high school.
Yeah, that's sick. That's something else going on.
Parents, though, not telling you to sit down somewhere.
Just chill out a little bit. Yeah. Okay, and 8 moves is crazy.
All right, well, is this going to be a better opportunity? I don't know that, son. Well, let's just stick it out here. But that's one of them things, man.
No, for sure. The debate we had. So there's 2 guys in the NBA right now playing versus each other. Our question is, if Shea
this is about to be some, okay.
was switched with Anthony Edwards, would the
team
Timberwolves be leading 3-1?
Would the Thunder be leading 3-1 over the Timberwolves? Or would it be, what do you, like
who would be up 3-1 right now? Who would be winning if we put?
it wouldn't be 3-1, but if, answering y'all question, I'm going to say the Thunder.
Yeah, you drunk.
I don't know.
I think if you give Shea that Timberwolves team, he getting to it.
I can see both. No, I really could, but I think the supporting cast is better. Our supporting cast is better than the Timberwolves. You got to think, like, Ant wouldn't have to set, like, all those.
Shea's averaging 35 a game.
I'm not going against Shea.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't know how to answer that question.
It can't be the support cast when Anthony Edwards is.
Well, I'm taking 2 over, so
18.
I'll agree with you then. I agree, because number 2 is the best player on the planet right now.
I got a guy that will go against that. But
Who?
The Joker.
Put him out.
That's fine. Because your supporting cast is definitely better.
Put him out
than his.
Put him out.
Like, I don't. See,
Next.
my
Who
thing
else?
is, when I thought about it, is I don't think Anthony Edwards. I don't think you can take Anthony Edwards and put him with anybody. So I think, like, what I'm saying is, like, if you put Anthony Edwards on the Thunder, that hurts J-Dub.
Yeah, because he's not a
Yeah, that hurts all them. Because, like,
But now that we on that topic,
Shay's someone that I think Shay.
that boy is not. That's he said it. He saved the NBA.
Saved the NBA.
Saved it.
Crazy.
Let me explain.
He is hooping right now.
You understand?
I was hating last time.
Do you understand the dynamic of why he did? What does Shea shoot? Mid-range shots, right?
Middies, yeah.
In the NBA, what was it? Layups and threes. You know it's a copycat league, so I bet you next year teams gonna be like, oh well,
Jalen
like,
Brunson shoot middies.
our star players have to take mid. Like the analytics are gonna start to point like.
AD shoot middies. Devin Booker shoot middies.
But number 2 just got that.
Franz Wagner shoots middies.
That'll never go away. That's a
Paulo don't shoot middies. He shoot threes.
threes and layups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that like just being able to stop on guys who can
He
guard,
can shoot middies.
he's flying them.
I think Jalen Brunson shoots middies.
No, they both do.
that.
But I'm just saying though, like the best player in the league right now, his game is predicated on he's not hunting threes. Like he's trying to get to his spot in the mid range. Like I love that.
That, and then they're also, if you breathe on him, it's a foul.
Well, don't start that. Sorry, hey. Okay. Everybody got a crazy whistle. All the top
Who's
guys.
everybody?
No, they don't.
All the top guys do.
This whistle's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's full of cap. All right, now to my trivia.
I'm 1 for 1.
Trivia. Who is the worst MVP in the last 20 years?
20 years, so that's 2025.
Like, they're the worst, like the worst player, or like they shouldn't have got the MVP.
Shouldn't have got MVP.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
There's a few. I'd put it.
He went back to back. He got 2 of them.
He went back to back.
Steve Nash
I
shouldn't
hate
have
to say
There's one.
I hate
if
to
you
say
say
this.
it, I'll love it.
I hate to say this, but and I know this is
Harden in 2018. No, he should.
I was gonna say, like, let me look up his numbers before I say it, because I don't want to.
Dirk?
See that thing. No.
LeBron should maybe have 6.
Easily, but that was,
Easy? 6. He should have 6. Should have a defensive player of the year too.
No, I don't know. Never mind, I'm not.
who was you about to say?
I was gonna say Derrick Rose.
That's exactly the person that is on my list.
Like,
He shouldn't.
That year,
shouldn't have won.
LeBron's numbers were unreal.
Number 1 seed. I mean, it's just the narrative. You know how it goes.
I think he won.
Not every MVP has the number 1 seed.
I know, but it's just the narrative of.
The story sounded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that's how it goes. Russ shouldn't have won it when 2017, but he was averaging a triple double. But
I say, huh? Why would
Harden was.
Harden won it the next year when Bron should have won it?
I don't know if Bron should have won it
I
that
would
year.
say Derrick Rose.
Huh?
He should. It was close, but Harden was going.
Ballistic.
How can Harden be going ballistic but LeBron's numbers are better? So something.
But Harden was the. You got to give it equate to winning. He won. He number 1 seed.
I think LeBron got robbed of some MVPs to save Jordan's status. I think that's.
I think it was voter bias. I don't think it was about.
stand on that.
Yeah, LeBron's the GOAT, but
Kobe should have more than 1.
they're doing a lot of stuff.
Kobe should have more than 1 regular season MVP.
I don't know about regular season though. I think Kobe was more of a playoff player for sure.
There was a year he averaged like
One of
Steve Nash should have won.
You right.
He should have two.
Yeah, he should have two.
Yeah, I'm not saying 4 or 5, but
Steve Nash back-to-back MVP, averaging 17 and 10.
It's crazy. Bron should have won 5 straight.
wow. So he should have
He
how many?
went 2, and then Derrick Rose got it, and then 2 more. He should easily win 5 straight.
Derrick Rose went off just hype, man. Hype.
Nah, I told you, bro. Number 1 team. That's how it goes.
I don't care.
Well, Joel Embiid never had a number 1 team, so
Joel Embiid is stay healthy.
if he's a killer if he's healthy. All right,
healthy, he's a killer.
another trivia. Rank the worst. No, that's not the question I want to say. According to Ranker, there's 10 players that have never won an NBA championship.
That should have one.
Rank them best to worst.
Allen Iverson.
That's number 1.
He's number 1.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller, Barkley.
No, Reggie Miller is number 7. Barkley's number 2.
Tracy McGrady win one?
No.
Tracy McGrady,
Did he win one?
No, he didn't have one.
So T-Mac has to be on that list.
T-Mac's on the list.
Westbrook, is he on the list?
Not on the list.
It was all-time guys.
Yep. Your name?
Drexler? No, he got one. Drexler has one.
Drexler has one. Clyde the Glide.
He has one. Who don't have one?
George
Not
Gervin?
one.
Does Iceman
Nope.
have
He
one?
won.
Not on the top 10.
I don't know.
I got this. I got it. Isaiah got one. Isaiah has 2. Magic. It's not so. Could it be? It's an all-star. It's a.
Would you like hints?
Yeah, give me hints.
Yeah.
One is a cousin of one of the players y'all just said.
Vince Carter?
Vince Carter.
He
Number
should've-
10.
Never got one.
One is a player that we just talked about recently that shouldn't have these awards, but
Derrick Rose.
no.
Steve Nash?
Steve Nash. Steve Nash is
I don't
number
feel like he
6.
should have won a title though. He was never. When should he have won one?
The Suns were nice. Weren't they the number 1 team?
But they weren't beating the Spurs though.
That's the tough part.
Like
This player gets a lot of credit. I'm not sure.
no rings though. Carmelo.
Not Melo. It's not.
But he's on there.
He's not on the top.
Carmelo
10.
Anthony
That's wild, man. Carmelo Anthony don't
should have a
he
ring.
don't-
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is not on the top.
What?
He overrated.
Wow.
I don't care.
There's 3 players remaining. 3, 4, and 5. Of the 3, one is top 5 in all-time scoring.
He old? Old.
And they played together. 2 of the 3 played together.
Old. Play together. Are we talking Russell and versus Will? Old or after that?
After that,
Not Magic. This is Magic and Bird era now. Or after that. So we're Michael.
yeah.
In the Michael era?
Could be Bird, though. They were in Bird's era, too. You're right. In between those.
I was gonna say Penny Hardaway. No.
The fact that these 2 haven't been is crazy.
Go ahead. Name them. Just name them. Because I have no idea.
One played for the Knicks.
Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah. I'm an idiot though.
And then 1, Jordan hit the last.
Karl Malone and John Stockton.
There
I'm
we
an
go.
idiot.
Ding,
Them
ding,
were
ding,
easy.
Ding, 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 ding.
I hate that I missed that.
John Stockton. I thought we should have.
The Jazz were never going to beat them. They could play it 100 times.
I thought you had
obviously.
one for some reason.
Obviously not.
I thought
They
you
lost to Elijah Wan in them. Yeah, they did.
Elijah Wan. He's
Team Elijah
cheat
Wan, best big ever.
I noticed. Hey, I'm very upset. I didn't.
Standing on that.
I'll debate that.
He said what?
I said Elijah Wan's the best big ever.
No.
I would never say
He's the most,
no.
hold on. Let me fact. He's the
would-
most skilled big ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we talking best five
There's
ever?
one guy that's the best big ever, and
wanna say-
we're never going to take it away from him.
wanna
Ever.
say Shaq?
Shaquille O'Neal's the best.
We're keeping that where it is, and there's no one taking that.
Yeah.
If he had he'd be the best player. Like if he had a 17-year career where he was like,
If he
was in shape,
ever even trained,
man.
it wouldn't. It's
To be honest, if he shot 60% from the free throw line, he's the GOAT.
Nah, cause he burnt out so bad at the end, bro. Where it was like,
Okay, yeah, but
but
so
it's because he just didn't care.
Focus the business.
He would have.
Yes.
he would have killed. I think he would have killed every.
So are you saying longevity matters?
Yeah,
So LeBron's a GOAT.
I said that.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
Longevity, definitely. I don't know how that's not a. I don't know how they just.
I don't think Shaq would
X-nay
dominate
that.
as much as people think. He would go crazy this day and age. But the pace and space of the game, like
They would said he wasn't fast.
no, it depends on what era we're talking. Like,
Depends on when.
but
Depends on
Magic
when Shaq
Shaq
getting.
could kill right now.
Shaq, yeah.
Lakers, it would be
When they won 3.
he would average a lot, but the game, but it would be so they would pull him out of the paint so much on the other end because the pacing is different in the game. It's like where you dribble up and Kobe throw it in, and then it's an action out of the
Take him out
fire.
of the paint when he on defense.
Yeah. Where versus now it's like you
You
throw
think
it.
Jokic faster than Shaq?
And then happen
No,
no.
Oh yeah, foul him. We
What
gonna.
he's saying is like Shaq ain't guarding the 3 ball.
You have to pull him out of the paint now.
They figured it out for Jokic.
But Jokic can shoot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we talking about the defensive side.
I mean,
Trust me.
CJ got a point. If
Ain't no
Jokic-
way you think Jokic faster than Shaq or guarding better than Shaq.
On the perimeter, it's subjective though, because Shaq is guarding. He's gonna guard a 5 though, right?
So is Jokic.
But if you put him against Jokic, they're gonna cancel each other out on both ends. I think Shaq would either kill him or they would cancel each other out.
He putting that
Because
boy in
Jokic
that
can do
rim.
everything though. Like
I'm not saying.
think about it. Now Shaq has to come out and hit him with that pump fake, drive, foul. Shaq. Right now Shaq come down, and it's the pacing is the game stops.
Shaq come down.
But you gotta
Excuse
understand.
me.
It's no fast breaks when Shaq is playing though. None.
Shaq had many fast breaks.
But it's not like tempo like thunder, like when it's the ball come off, everybody push it. I'm saying
I don't think it's a good
eventually if it's not a layup or a dunk, you have to pull it out and throw it in there. Because the pacing, the game stops when Shaq gets there.
Shaq, you telling me Shaq can't run a pick and roll?
He
And then
he
once Shaq
can.
is scoring, what is he doing?
Rebounder.
Rebounding, offensive rebounds. A lot of them.
I think
Putbacks,
he would average like 28, 14, but there would be a lot of, he would foul out every other game. He'd be dominant. I said he's the greatest ever. I'm just saying, I don't know how he would fare in the pacing. I would have to watch that. It would be a sight to see, like a team get the rebound, they take off, but then they score, the other team
I
get
think
it.
we just underestimate how fast Shaq was at the Lakers, bro. He wasn't slow. Now you got it. You got it. You got it.
Celtics.
You got it, bro.
Oh, he played for the Suns too.
100% correct.
I'm just
When
saying,
he got to LA, no fucking way.
I'm not saying he's slow. I'm just saying with his, like who he is, like, you know how like a tempo, like so a team score, they get it in quick, they up. When Shaq's on the floor, he's running, he's going to go sit on the block, and you're going to throw it into him. In the game, yeah, but the game stops though. You know what I'm saying? Jokic will get it. DHO said it. Yeah.
Shaq was fucking Tim Duncan up.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Tim Duncan?
Not when he was at the Heat. We're not talking about then.
Tim
Shaq
Duncan
was done.
The Spurs didn't really pop like that until they put the Lakers out. 2001 year.
Yeah.
Right after the three-peat, they put him out. And then they went back to the finals. Yeah, he locked them up.
Shaq was damn near done. When do you hear from Shaq again? After
Miami.
the three-peat.
That's a good point.
And what was he getting? 14 and 10. So I think Shaq was pretty much did his three-peat and said, "This is it."
He was tired of getting fouled, man. They was beating him up.
Hey man.
Oh no,
What's the
Shaq.
matchups with Yao though?
Y'all got him.
Y'all got him a few times, but he
that's
didn't
what-
get over the hump.
Yeah, I was 7.
But he also he was too big, so he couldn't.
7'6" and got that body on him.
Yeah, he ain't 7'6" like Wembanyama.
He had that Jokic body, but 7'6".
And had a finesse game.
very soft touch around the rim.
I just would be. And now that you think about it, like imagine they playing against like a fast-paced team, right? But then they score. I'm telling you, the guard's gonna dribble it up. Shaq might set the pick.
They're gonna slow the game down.
Throw it in.
Slow the game down.
Dunk. Fast-paced. Throw it in. It's gonna be just so like the style of play gonna be so crazy.
Slow the game down. And he gonna get rebounds, outlet, depending on the guards he with. It's up.
I'm fouling.
Give him an AE.
I'm punching
It's
him.
getting real.
I'm too little.
All game.
We're gonna have to all get him. Who's on, man?
They're all going on his back. Like,
I'm punching. I'm fouling.
he gonna break your hand.
Sorry, hey.
Man, all I'm gonna say is this summer at Open Gym, I got switched on to Sid Kerr one time.
That's a grown man.
Hey,
That's a grown man for sure.
That's not. I wouldn't
imagine
even.
now Shaq is 5 inches taller.
And a lot bigger.
Like that's
He weighed
crazy.
almost 400. He said he weighed like 380.
Sid Kerr
That's
is
scary.
big as.
It was moving like a
Scary.
Hey, Sid Kerr just had a crazy dunk too. I don't know if y'all
punched on somebody. I saw it.
He getting back in shape too. I'm starting to see it just in the pictures. I'm like,
Man, it don't
let's
really
go.
take much. That's what happened when you a man child. You've been that like.
Been that way.
special.
What about Defensive Player of the Year, Dwight, and Prime Shaq?
Shaq breaking his ribs.
There's no
Brim.
shot. The White's definitely good. I'm never taking credit from
He
him,
is
but
top 75, but like
he
Brim.
getting, it's gonna get ugly.
he's a 4-time dude.
He's just too little. He only 6'11", so it's too small, and he don't weigh half.
He jumping out the gym, but that
These are gonna put him under the rim. He ain't gonna be able to jump.
Boom! It's ugly. He was doing. It was so nasty.
Super.
Again, the rest.
That's the real
But if
Superman.
they call Shaq with an elbow swing, that's going.
It depends on the era.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
It's a lot of
It was
things.
these days. How do you? Again, he's still. You don't know how
But
to
now
officiate
the
him.
game is weak and soft as well.
But how do you officiate him? Because the other guy is jumping on him, but you can't officiate him because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Let him play dirty.
Just let him play. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That going crazy. He gonna win the blow to blow. You're not gonna take too many of them. Eventually, you're gonna be like, you got it, bro. That shit hurt. Our ribs damn near cracked.
Yeah.
Or one to the chin. Just imagine.
you a guard? If you a little guard, sneak up, try to steal it. Pow!
Hits a bow.
Oh my God!
Imagine you come around trying to double from the backside.
And he just hit you right in your.
I think the best equalizer for Shaq would be Kareem. Because he's not going to stop the
Kareem too little. It was Elijah Wan.
It was Elijah Wan.
That's the only, he was fucking Shaq up.
That footwork,
Also,
man.
yeah,
And he can shoot the midi, pull him out. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Thinking about Elijah Wan, yeah, he was.
You pull him out a little bit, and now you can pump it. Oh,
Elijah Wan's also the most like he got.
He was.
Yeah, he got.
The
And he
dream
put
shape.
and he can put the ball on the
I'm talking
ground.
about strictly in terms of like what you going to be able to do with Shaq. Throw it right into the post. Chances are it's going to be a dunk. Throw it into Kareem. He's going to hook shot you to death.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know.
But I also don't know Kareem. And again, no disrespect.
Shaq may have to.
But
elbow
who
him
the
out as a
hell
punch.
did
He's still gonna
Kareem
hook
play
shot.
against?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I think
Cap is tough though.
I think the only
You couldn't block that.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that, but like,
the only big in
I
today's
just
era
think
is
it's just going to be
like,
automatic the same way
Joel Embiid.
Shaq is going to be automatic offensively.
I think if Joel Embiid's healthy, he can give Shaq a run.
Shaq would hurt him.
No, he would hurt him for
He would
sure.
have
he would hurt him.
Yeah, but I'm saying
would
like
have
Joel Embiid's a matchup problem because he could do everything. And
That's
he's
what I'm
built
saying.
like Shaq.
Any big that can pull him out, it would be on.
And
yeah.
Joel Embiid, he's built to
Bang.
He's built to bang.
He ain't built to bang.
Like,
He's
Yeah,
built
he-
for it, but he not.
also don't play no damn defense. So he
gonna be hurt. Like I said,
that is not a good match.
That knee, something gonna
Y'all
pop.
ain't never said, dang, Joel, that's good. No, he don't rotate. He don't block shit. He don't do. He just out there.
Good point.
He there to score the basketball, and that's it.
Good point. Good point.
That's all I'm saying. Well,
Great episode today. Listen, I'm with my guys. You know what I'm saying? We back. You know what I'm saying? We never left, but we back. Great episode talking about everything. You see what's behind me? Merch. You know, it's get yours for your mom, sister, uncle, grandpa, whoever, right? Z, you got any final words?
Nah, man.
hey man, it's not about the destination. It's about the person you become along the journey.
Because the journey is the destination. When you understand that, you understand life. We out though.
Word.